I cut off every single one of my friends, man, and I'm about to tell y'all exactly why. Now, before I start this video, man, if you are a friend of mine or we were friends at one point in time, this is not a diss to you. This is not me hating on you. This is not me, like I said, this isn't a diss to you, bro, at all, right? I don't think I'm better than you. I don't think that I'm some higher up celebrity or anything like that, bro. We're on the same playing field. We get the same 24 hours in a day. The point of me making this video is because I realized something, because I have goals and I have expectations that don't allow what I was allowing in the past. So without being said, we're about to just get straight into it, man. If you are a viewer and you're not a friend of mine or ex-friend of mine, I want you to understand that what you're about to learn in this video, you can take and apply to your lives, because maybe it's time for you to cut off some people. Maybe it's time for you to cut off those closest friends that you had, that you thought had your back at one point in time. But I'm about to just get straight into the video, man. I guess I should start by saying I want to be a content creator. I am a content creator. I am a YouTuber. I do my thing, bro. This is what I want to do. I've done this since I was 6 years old. I have plenty of videos on this channel right now that are privated from 2015 and 2016 of me just filming, just vlogging, just posting videos on YouTube, man. Honestly, I have a second YouTube channel that you can more than likely find, and it's very, very like just cringy, but it's on here, bro. I don't even know if I should have said that, but this is something that I've always wanted to do, man. And I'm gonna do anything it takes to get my dreams, and that's become a successful YouTuber, bro. That's becoming a YouTuber that makes a living off of it, right? I want this to be my job. I want this to be what I do in life, bro. So yeah, I just felt like that was needed to be said, because where I'm heading in this video is, for the people that don't understand, is if you have dreams, right? If you have things you want to accomplish and things you want to achieve, you're going to have to leave that old life behind you, bro. You're going to have to leave that old life in the past. You're going to have to leave those old friends in the past. And like I said to my friends, this isn't a diss to your friends. This isn't you thinking you're better than them. You simply want to accomplish things, and you want to limit your distractions. Unless your friends are doing the exact same thing as you, they can only hold you back more than they can pull you forward, because y'all are in two different lanes. Right? And I say that humbly. If you really want the things that you say you want, you're gonna have to do whatever it takes. So that's the mindset I have. That's why I cut off all of my friends, right? That's why I don't have any friends today. It's just me and this camera, y'all. That's the honest truth. It's just me and this camera, and I'm fine with that. When you have certain friends around, when you have certain people around that are in two different lanes as you, it only pulls you into their lane, right? Influence is a big thing. Influence is something that all humans deal with. All humans have experienced and have felt, bro. When you hang around a group of guys, right, if they're all talking about women, you're going to be influenced to talk about women. If they all talking about partying, you're going to be influenced to probably go to that party, right? If they're all smoking, you may be influenced to smoke. That's how influence works, and it happens without us really even knowing it, for real. Because if we were by ourselves, we probably wouldn't even smoke, right? We probably wouldn't even be talking about the things that we're talking about. That is influence, y'all. So if you experience these things, man, and you know these friends that you have are not on the same path as you, bro, you need to cut them off. You need to. It is essential for your growth. It is essential. It can literally determine whether you make it or not in these dreams that you have. Like, there's a thin line between making it and not making it, bro. And the one thing that could be stopping you is your friends. That is a big reason why I stopped hanging around a lot of people I used to hang with. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. A lot of people I used to hang with, they smoke, right? They talk about women a lot, right? We all talk about women, but that is a priority of theirs. It is. And I was that person at one point in time, and honestly, I led a lot of my friends into smoking when I was smoking, and I regret it, but every man has his own decisions. You would be a fool to blame me and not yourself. But I did influence a lot of my friends to start smoking. I did, right? I did. And I feel bad, but like I said, every man makes his own decisions. So these things, man, though, these things, they only hold you back. There's no good that can come from getting high and sitting around all day, right? There's no good that can come from going to a party, standing around for 4 hours, then going home not sober. There's nothing good that can come from it, bro. You have to prioritize what matters in life. If you want to be great, if you want to be the best of the best, you have to prioritize what matters in life. Because average people prioritize partying. Average people prioritize all of the wrong things in this world, y'all. That is the hard truth. It is. And I'm not calling my old friends average. I'm not calling your old friends average. They just haven't figured it out yet, right? 9 times out of 10, if you're still watching this video, you have some sort of idea of where you want to be in the future. So you're going to have to pick one. You're going to have to pick that old lifestyle, that old you that lives with those friends. When you hang around those friends, that old you comes out, or the new you, the new lifestyle, the one that you dream about, the one that you're working towards. But you can't have both. You can't. I'm sorry. You cannot have both. It's impossible. Because in order to achieve the riches that you want, in order to achieve that successful business, that successful YouTube channel, you have to become the person ready to handle it. God is not going to give you things if you're not ready to handle it. So you have to work every single day to become the person that can handle these things, bro. And if you don't, you simply won't get them. It's that simple. A lot of y'all are stuck in the middle between this old lifestyle, these old friends, and the new lifestyle, bro. You can't be in the middle. You got to be all the way in one or all the way in the other. And I don't know about y'all, but the new lifestyle sounds better to me. The successful YouTube channel sounds better to me. The successful business sounds better to me. So that's what I picked. And that's why I don't have no friends today. That's why all I got is me right now. That's why all I got is y'all in this camera. And I'm content with that. I'm fine with that. Yes, sometimes I feel like I'm missing out in life. But then I got to understand that majority of the population is average, right? So what you see majority doing, 9 times out of 10 isn't what you're supposed to be doing if you want to be better than average. You got to do things different than the majority. Because if you do what the majority does, you become average. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. That is why I cut off all my friends. Like I said, this isn't a diss towards them. I don't think I'm better than any person, bro. We all get the same 24 hours in this life. But what makes somebody great versus average, the great person spends time doing the right things, doing the things that matter. The average person wastes a lot of time and they don't even realize it. They think they're living life. So maybe you need to make some changes in your life, bro. Maybe this is a wake-up call. If you made it to the end of this video, bro, this is 9 times out of 10 a sign, bro, that you need to make a move in your life, make a change in your life. If you're looking for that change, if you're tired of living in the same cycles, this could be the change that you're looking for. This could be that cycle breaker. A blessing could be on the other side of you leaving that old lifestyle in the past, killing that old version of you. And it's going to take leaving those friends, bro. You can love them from a distance. You can talk to them from a distance. You can show love from a distance. But if you have bigger dreams than just going to parties every weekend and talking about women all day, then you're going to have to leave these friends in the past, bro. That's it. So you're watching this video for a reason, man. You're watching this video for a reason. God put this on your feed for a reason. You're listening to these words right now for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. God wants to let you know this. He's using me to do it. So drop those old friends, bro. I promise you there's a blessing on the other side of it, man. Filmed by Cam, and I'm out. I love y'all, man. Stay safe and stay blessed.